Yo, what's good? It's been a while since I've been on live, but I just wanted to touch on this real quick. I've been saying a lot of people go. I guess I don't know, man. That video has been popping up on my algorithm talking about warehouse work, and majority of the people that's been talking about the warehouse work, they've been complaining about the working conditions and how much they hate the work, and you know, stuff like that or whatever. And I seen one video earlier today or whatever. The brother was telling people that they should pivot away from warehouse working and to get into tech. And I 100% agree with him on that. A lot of statistics for people that work warehouse work, they have a lot of ailments. They have like carpal tunnel. They have back problems. The I guess you could say the work to life balance ratio isn't that great. You're gonna be working a lot of hours. You're only given a 30-minute break, which to me is crazy. 30-minute break with like a 15-minute break or whatever. Um, so I just found his brother's channel. The guy's name is JG. So the name of his video, or the title of his video rather, is my biggest mistakes working at a warehouse job. And I'm gonna just go listen to this video, kind of give my rebuttal to it, and just kind of give my insights and my thoughts on things, uh, and why people should kind of leave warehouse work alone. You know what I mean? It's really physically demanding. You know, really hard work.
I got a homeboy really that really just needs some tips and stuff. And I've probably, if you see this video, you probably need some tips too. Um, Most of y'all know that I left my warehouse job not too long ago, and
Okay.
basically, cause Buddy want to know he finna start. He finna start, but he told me he ain't gonna be there too long. He just want to know some tips and some mistakes and stuff like that. So really, I'm gonna give you some tips. If you're working in a warehouse job, this is what you gotta do. Make sure you work the same pace as other people that you see.
All right. So my advice is this. I mean, we all gotta walk before we. Well, we all gotta crawl before we walk, right? I say, if you can leave, like, don't even if you do have to work a warehouse job, right? Their warehouse job is catapulting you to a higher level to where you're not in that environment anymore. Like, you should definitely on your downtime be working on some skills, some hard skills, and learning. Getting into tech, in my opinion, getting into tech is very rewarding. The pay is high. You have endless opportunities once you get seasoned. Um, it's not really physically demanding as much, depending on, I guess, what type of tech you're doing. But most tech jobs don't really require you to do a lot of physical labor, and you get paid very well. You know what I mean? Like, you get paid very well. Benefits are pretty much really good, on point. And your trajectory as far as making higher money is kind of unlimited, especially if you continue to keep enhancing your skills. So good for this brother for getting away from the biggest like rat race, as far as working these like low level jobs, whatever like that. Now I ain't gonna really say low level jobs, but these jobs that are very physically demanding, but they don't really require you to use your knowledge that much. So I'm gonna continue.
He working with you. If they working slow, you work slow. Hard work does not matter in a warehouse job. It's really connections and how they feel about you. That's really what it is. You ain't gonna move up. Don't ever, and I mean don't ever stress yourself out, work yourself to death if other people ain't doing the same. Because you're not gonna get rewarded at all if you work your butt off while other people doing, and while other people ain't doing the same pace as you, and you getting the same pay as them. That was my worst mistake ever. Because
I kind of agree with him a little bit on that. Yeah, I worked at I was really young. I worked at a warehouse for like Rite Aid warehouse for like not even a. It wasn't even 2 months, man. I was in that joint for a little bit. I'd already was about to make a move somewhere else. I already had my degree, all that stuff or whatever. So I was done with it. It was I'm in here for 2 months or whatever. I'm just trying to get my foot in the door as far as career wise, and I'm out. I just needed that experience. As far as getting that higher pay or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with him on some of that. Unfortunately, like if you come in the door working in a warehouse job or whatever, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on you. They're gonna be on your ass like a hawk. And that's how it was for me, man. Man, they was on me heavy, real heavy. But that's why that was one of my major frustrations because I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the people I was working with at the time, and I was like, yo, I I got a degree, yo. Like, I'm just waiting for these recruiters to like give me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, really applying for certain spots and stuff like that. Really trying to make a splash or whatever. As far as in my career. And I'm just like, yo, I'm just waiting, yo. Like, I'm waiting. I'm just only gonna be here for like maybe another month and a half or something like that. But then I eventually got up out of there. So I'm gonna keep listening to what the brother got to say.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I was over there, like my first couple of months, I was working. I was a big dog, bro. For real, like I was a big dog. Like I did my breaks on time. I did my lunches on time. Like I stayed overtime, but I only stayed for overtime. I didn't do it for them. I did it because I needed me some money. I needed me more money.
And see, and that's the trap, right? They want you to be like, they got you on a short leash, so you gotta take these precise breaks. So if your break is at 3 o'clock, your ass better punch out at 3, and you better be back here at 3:29. And it's just such a toxic environment, man. I don't know how people do it. Like one of my homeboys, like he's younger than me. I probably got maybe about 12 years on him or whatever like that. And I keep telling him, I'm like, bro, get into tech. Like, why are you working at this warehouse and slaving so hard, getting dirty, coming home, stinking, all that, when you can use your brain like you smart? You could do what it is that I'm doing or whatever other people are doing. Apply yourself, apply your knowledge instead of just having an easy route out. You know what I mean? And then you can, instead of you making, I'm just hypothetically saying, instead of you making $25, $30 an hour, you know what I mean? You could be making double or maybe even triple, and you're not even having to put in as much work physically. It's nowhere going to be as physically demanding. But I feel for people that have this, that have to take this route because, you know, tech is so expanded now, man. Compared to when I first got in, you needed to have a degree. Now, a lot of opportunities now, you don't even really need uh, a technical degree, engineering degree or anything like that. Like, you're good to go with certifications and, you know, building your portfolio up to make yourself like, you're able to sell yourself with your portfolio. You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna keep listening to him.
But I needed me some more money. I was a hard worker. I worked. I made sure like like everything was straight, bro. I'm talking about not getting everything out. I'm going crazy. Now, here's the problem. When I was working my butt off, I was really covering up for a lot of people's mistakes. I was really covering up for a lot of people's laziness. There were people that were getting paid just like me. And I'm talking about like getting paid just like me. And some of them stayed, because this is office, right? Some of them stayed and joked with the managers. And that always made me mad. Because like, bro, we're on a mission. And that's another thing. Worry about yourself, don't worry about other people. Worry about making your money. You're not here to make, they not really, like, bro, they can be cool people outside of work. But at the end of the day, bro, this is a job. People,
Yeah, I still carry the same type of thing now. You know, it's like people I'm, you know, I got relationships with, colleagues I'm cool with, but this is business. Like I'm here to, you know, push my career forward. You know what I mean? So we're just colleagues. You know, we're not friends. None of that. You know. But yeah, it's like where working at a warehouse show is so much like gossip and it's so toxic, yo. Like people be worrying about because pretty much when you in a warehouse job, you kind of got a sense of what everybody's making. You know what I mean? Where in tech, you don't really know what somebody else is making. You kind of could guess, but you really don't know because you don't know what this person's if he has a degree, if he has any certifications, what type of experience he has, like, you know, whatever it is he was able to negotiate, you know, as far as salary wise, compared to a warehouse job, you know, from the get go, all right, boom, if I get this job, I'm gonna be making $25 an hour. It's not like, you know, you're gonna be signing an offer letter and you know, building up on your benefits package and, you know, picking out what type of, you know, life insurance policy you had through the, you know, through your company or organization or whatever. So it's, it's like, you know, people look at you at the side eye, like, and I had that happen. Like I worked at one spot, you know, and I had a really nice car, and I was like the talk of the town in the whole fucking warehouse, and it's like, yo, I don't even know these people. How the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? But people just they want to pocket watch, you know. So, but yeah, like I agree with them. Like, just stay the course, you know, stay focused. Don't even worry about what other people doing. Like, what you should be doing is going in there, getting your bread, taking care of your family. You know what I mean? And then on your off time, you know, focus on how you could pivot from working at a warehouse.
people are not gonna care if you're struggling outside. If you're struggling outside doing some work, people are not gonna care. If they are baby, like a lot of people, they are babyfied. They are babyfied at work. Some of them get treated like kids, and when you're gone, it's like the managers. They treat a lot of these people like kids, right? And they wonder why they behave like that. They wonder why, when we get on their butts, they wonder why they have attitudes with them. But we gonna get to that later. But like basically, man, if have that mindset of okay, if they didn't get rid of this person, they not getting rid of me. Cause why would they get rid of you? You work.
I never had that mindset. I disagree with him on that. Like, I always felt like the warehouse thing was, you know, what this anything can happen. You know what I mean? Especially like those type of positions, like anything can happen. You know, one person might kiss a lot of ass. You might not really kiss a lot of ass like that or kiss any ass at all, period. But you in here doing your work. But these motherfuckers just might be just hating on you or whatever, and they just, you know, come at the end of the day after your shift and let you go. You know what I mean? Like I think with tech, you know what I'm saying? Like you avoid a lot of that stuff. I mean, of course, you still got the politics aspect of certain organizations, of course, you know what I mean? But like the level of it to me is nowhere near the level of the politics and the bullshit working at a warehouse. Like not even close. Like my homeboy tell me this shit all the time, and I tell him, I'm like, bro, leave, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you need to pivot from that. You smart, you're intelligent. Like, you need to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So,
They don't.
yeah.
And even if they do work, they do a sloppy and slow job. So here's the thing. If they take longer lunches, if they take longer breaks, you do the exact same thing. And
Nope. Stay the course. You know, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? You want to keep your position, but like I said, you want to pivot. So you know, you should always be follow the rules. Don't have these people have any ammunition to get you up fired. You know, and I'm just saying that hypothetically, let's just say you don't have no other income coming in. Like this is your only, you know, job or your only opportunity. Like you ain't got no other offers on the table to work somewhere else to make, you know, 5% more, 10% more, anything like that, right? This is basically your bread and butter. So, if they tell you it's a 30-minute break, take a 30-minute break and come back, do what you gotta do. And once you get off of work, focus on upping your skills so you ain't gotta sit there and deal with the bullshit. It's gonna take time, man.
And that's so funny with me. When I started doing it, I'm talking about I used to do my breaks on time. I used to do my lunch. There were times when I didn't even want to do my last break because they'll give you extra breaks, right? So I didn't want to do a last break because I would want to make sure that the job was good, that the job was even better. You feel me? Because there were people back there that wasn't like that. That wasn't like that at all. And it's like I kept looking back. I'm like, hold on, I'm not finna work hard. I'm not finna work harder for just some manager's approval. At the end of the day, I'm here for one thing, one deal. I'm here for some money. I'm here for a bag. So I'm like, they not finna get rid of me if they ain't finna get rid of Buddy. So here's another thing that's funny. When I started when I started taking long breaks and long lunches, they came up to me complaining. But you know what I did?
Of course they did. of course, of course. That's why I'm telling brothers now. Listen, man. Hey, you focus on you, man. Worry about what you gotta do for yourself, man. If somebody else is taking long lunches, trying to cheat the game, cheat the system. All right, let them do them. But focus on doing what you need to do for yourself, because you don't want to sit there and dumb people's come to you and be like, all right, bro, you're fired, you're out of here. You know what I mean? Because like I said, let's just hypothetically say this is the only income you got coming through the door, right? We're trying to pivot. Like when I make these videos, I talk about solutions, like solution oriented. What's solution oriented over here? So, all right, yeah, they on some bullshit. They letting this person get away with a lot of bullshit or whatever. Okay, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on what I need to do for myself, and I'm gonna go ahead when I get off of work. Boom, I'm gonna study on this exam so I can learn some new skills, and I ain't gotta deal with none of the bullshit no more. You know what I mean?
I kept going. I kept doing it. You wanna know why? Because I was a hard worker. I was a worker that I already had an establishment that they not finna get rid of me if they need to get rid of Buddy. And it's kind of like a respect thing because they don't care. They don't care. If anything, when you try to talk to them, that's another thing too. It don't matter what the team leads, the managers say. They gonna try to make it seem like, well, we're doing our. They gonna try to make it seem like they really gonna try to use manipulation against you. They really gonna say, well, we can't do nothing about it. They can do something about it. And if they try to put that against you, just leave it alone. Do your own thing. It don't matter what they complain about. If they ain't get rid of the resource, and they ain't get rid of the problem, you ain't even gotta worry about that. And then another thing too.
No, like I said, man. My advice is just, brothers, focus on your bag, do what you gotta do. Don't pocket watch. Don't worry about what this guy, how long he taking breaks and all that. Just come and do your job. We're pivoting away from this, right? We're pivoting away from the warehouse bullshit, and we're gonna focus on our skills. Because most of 9 times out of 10, man, it's places I left. You know what I mean? Like they're still there, yo. Like 15 years ago, 20 years, you know what I'm saying? They're still there, yo, getting that little 50-cent raise every quarter, or, you know what I mean? Whatever. To where me, it's like I get hit up for so many opportunities throughout the world, you know what I mean? And recruiters blow my phone up all the time. All right, how much you making right now? I'm like, all right, boom, I'm at this. This is what I want. And they be like, all right, well, yeah, we can work with this. We can do this. All right, what that benefits package look like? Y'all paying all my medical stuff 100%. Oh, and y'all give me a certain amount of money to go back to school if I choose to go back to school. Oh, all right, this is my career path. All right, boom, I can go ahead. Like every place I've been at for the past, I say 17 years, I've made anywhere between, like, and this is just like generous, right? I made 10% plus jumps in salary. You know what I mean? So 10% jumps. And my ceiling, like I said, my ceiling really is unlimited as long as I continue to keep learning new skills. You know what I mean? So that's really the main thing. Is, this is just, working at a warehouse is just a pit stop. Hey, I'm only gonna be here for maybe a year and a half max, but I'm gonna learn some new skills in that time frame, and so I can get up out of here, so I can make more money and take care of my family. You know what I mean? And be at a place where I'm not working and I'm not busting my body up. You know what I mean? Warehouse dudes work hard, man. I'll say that.
Don't stress yourself out. Don't be yelling. Don't be pissed off. Don't ever show your emotions at work. I know how you feel. I know you're tired of seeing people lazy, slow, trash, garbage, can left a job if they went and do another thing because they got people that's like that they cool with that's over them, but won't even help them to stay late. That's the thing too. A lot of these people that they help, that they love, that they laugh with, won't even stay a minute with them. Once they clock in, they clock out. And you do the same. Now, if you trying to make some money, that's the only reason why I did the overtime. So I can make some.
Nah, if you try to make some money, get the fuck out of the warehouse shit. I'm telling you, man. But no, I see what he's saying. He wanted to stay overtime and make his bread, which is good, man. I see the brother seemed like he got a pretty good work ethic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he'll ever see this video, but I'm gonna try to tag him or whatever. But bro, if you really try to change your life, man, like get into tech. Like, the thing that pisses me off more than anything is the fact that we, like, I'll go on YouTube, right, and I'll see all these videos of brothers working warehouse jobs, and they'll have videos like this, like, and I'm not being disrespectful to the brother, and not like this, but I just want brothers to know, or people in general, but in particular African American males, to know that, yo, it's greatness out there for you. You know what I mean? You just gotta go and get it. It's there for you to get. You just gotta go and get it, and don't settle for the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because you're better than this. You're better. You're above this. I've seen like 3 or 4 videos today where brothers was like talking about their warehouse experience, and I feel them, because I, at one point in time, I did the warehouse thing many moons ago, but I wasn't there. I was there very briefly. Like, I was kind of pissed off because when I graduated and got out of school, you know what I mean, like, I couldn't really find anything at the time. And the job market was a lot different than how it is now. Like, back in the day, you had to fill out paper applications and pull up on certain places and shit, or meet the recruiters at school, or go to like certain events and really pull up on the recruiters so that they could see that your face and all that. But yeah, man, like, yeah, if guys are watching this video, it's greatness out there for you, man. It's a great world out there for you to, like, preserve your body, use your mind, use your knowledge better, you know. But actually getting into tech too is something that you got to be kind of passionate about as well. You know what I mean? Some people don't want to get into tech because, certain technical fields or certain positions or whatever, you got to really, like, study and grind hard for the shit. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's going to take work, but um
Right. Now,
I'm going to listen a little bit more of this video, and then I'm going to wrap it up. So here we go.
that's the only reason. I didn't stay for them. I stayed because, like, my check was looking solid. At the time, I was making 1,200, 1,300. At that time, it was good money. But for one, I only left because I really needed more money. I want more money. I don't want no other.
Just imagine getting into tech and you making, you know what I mean? Like, he said, I guess he was making $1,000 a week. Just imagine you making double, maybe close to triple that. So instead of you making $4,000 a month, or $3,500 a month, or $3,000 a month, right? You making like five, 6, 7K, 8K. Once I started hitting, like, the five figure months, 10K on up, you know, you you like, yo, okay. And then it's just like, all right, boom, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm trying to make, instead of me making that 10K, 10 to, let's just say 10 to 12 to 13K a month, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make 20K. I'm trying to make 25K a month. That's what I'm on right now. I'm trying to make 25K a month, yo. And if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that mark probably in less than a year. So
I want more money. That's
yeah,
the
brother. Yeah, brother. If you want more money, man, get in the tech, man. Holla at me, man.
only reason. But like, I was doing my own thing, bro. I was working hard. I was working my butt off. I took my breaks when I want to take my break. I took my lunch when I want to take my lunch. Yeah, they complain and they were mad too. They like that, and I'm like, that's so sad that y'all. But when other people do it, they don't even like. They won't even stay late for you. You just
I will say this, right? And I'm about to wrap this joint up, man. Hey, yo, my professor told me a long time ago, man. Hey, you get paid for what you know, not how hard you work, and that's where a lot of people fall into this trap of working a warehouse shit. They think, oh, all right, I gotta lift all these boxes. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I should be making $100,000 a year, or $110,000 a year, and it's like, nah, you just doing physical labor. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of basically a step above somebody working at McDonald's or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not knocking people for the type of work they do, right? I just feel as though like black men in particular could strive for better if they utilize their mind, utilize their knowledge. You know what I mean? That's where you're gonna really make the money. You're not gonna make money flipping burgers. You're not gonna make money moving boxes. You're not gonna be making a bunch of money doing certain shit like that. You're gonna be making money by using your mind, using your brain, using your mind, utilizing your mind, and being a subject matter expert and using your mind in a particular type field. That's how you really get paid. That's how you get the bread. That's how you get, you know, unlimited ceiling of resources as far as capital. You know what I mean? So, but the guys that having issues with the warehouse thing or whatever, man, I hope y'all watch this video from start to finish and really, listen to this brother's commentary and my commentary as well. Hopefully, it'll give you inspiration of getting and pivoting away from the warehouse rat race, because that's all it is. These people, they gonna only give you a quarter raise, 75 cent raise, 75 cent raise, this and that, where you can get in the tech and you can literally just say, all right, you making 70,000, 75,000. You can literally become a subject matter expert in a year and a half, 2 years in that particular organizational field or whatever, and then boom, you could leave from making 70 to 75,000. You can go ahead and make a full 25 to 30,000 jump and hit over six figures if you want to. It's all up to you. You know what I mean? So, but getting off here. Um, Shout out to the brother JG. Subscribe to your channel. I don't know whatever content he got on here, whatever like that, but I'm just doing a rebuttal to his video. So I'm getting off here. Peace.